Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's got one hit in 17 at-bats, and on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
That is third.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And that misses up and in. 3-1. Juan Soto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full. 3-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The count now at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Into the box, JT Realmuto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's a .346 batter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep...
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Taken high and deep to right. Eaton going back at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The left fielder, Curry.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 3 for 9. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Zimmerman
heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he sets him down swinging. Kurt Suzuki is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 balls and a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
3-2, full count. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that. Gene Segura standing in. He's set, and the pitch. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off, but called to strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now another 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single. So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Line drive to center field. Robles is there. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now in the box, Steven Strasburg. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Real Muto. And he makes the throw to first. Strasburg is retired, and there's one away.
Number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Turner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batting.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Robles is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Eaton is there, and he'll put it away to. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 22.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
One and 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. I'm set with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hernandez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Hit in the air to center field. Robles patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dickerson.
And there's a base hit on the line. Stepping in, Gene Segura looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Dickerson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman, number 4.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Eaton is there, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Suzuki ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Striding in now for the Nats, Steven Strasburg. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Robles takes his lead at third with 1 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the...
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The right fielder, number 2.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the outside that time. The breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Robles. He's there and records the first out. And now Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Harper.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip down the third baseline. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anthony Rendon
sends that one out of. Wind up and the 0-1. Line hard. but foul. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Kendrick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1 fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he can't field it cleanly. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. And it's fouled away. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The bouncer to the left side. Rendon fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Number 28.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the pitch.
Robles.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he's got another one. 13 strike. At the plate, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 with a
go.
strikeout
For
in
the
this
Phillies,
one.
the shortstop,
Line drive to left.
Segura.
Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now, Aaron Nola, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Another full count offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. High in the air out to center field. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Nick Pivetta gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Eaton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Eaton has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. So a runner at first now with one away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Pitch inside the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. So add one more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game. And now it'll be the 3. A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Number 56, Fernando.
Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Juan Soto becomes the first out of the inning. Segura gloves it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
7 o'clock.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Harper.
A bouncer to the left side. Urshela comes up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
JT.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, the first baseman.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
LeMahieu.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. To 2-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Eflin is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys,
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-1 the count now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Adam Morgan gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. And he fouls this one off. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
High in the air out to center field. And McCutchen will put this one away in the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The tag, and he is out. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Gene Segura standing in. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3 for 13 batting line. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Tanaka pauses, 1-0 on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Batting it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jay Bruce, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lays off 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Pitch is popped up. Morgan over to his left, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Hoskins is calling for it. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
LeMahieu.
Now the 0-1. Popped up. Hoskins is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Scott Kingery.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Nick Pivetta is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hicks drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the
Giancarlo
designated
Stanton
hitter.
now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Stanton.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Judge on second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Ready for another chance?
Now
Torres,
second
1 for
baseman.
1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside and the count's run full now. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Hector Neris is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Torres is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a vet. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. 2 on here with 1 man out. And the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Jose Alvarez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Edwin Encarnacion will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. 1-0 the count. Ground ball foul down the left side. Encarnacion, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Gio Urshela.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cameron Maben will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Gio Urshela becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. DJ LeMahieu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he puts it away. Ready now, JT Realmuto as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Hoskins on at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Digging in now, Gene Segura.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast. Start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Aaron.
David Robertson is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. In there for strike one.
This change for the Phillies. Now playing left field. Number 38.
At the
Ball one.
Maybe.
Ball one strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Hicks running from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this AB.
Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. So here's the Phillies DH. Jay Bruce, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And he is out on the tag. And in steps Scott Kingery. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding into the box, Cameron Maben. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Urshela.
First delivery to him on the way. Left center, base hit, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air to center field. McCutchen will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Here's Bryce Harper now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
LeMahieu is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Juan Nicasio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the number 12, Juan Nicasio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. You can kiss it goodbye. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Now the pitch. In there, strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Standing in, Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
There's ball 4. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. And he fouls this one off. Stanton over at second. Torres at first. 1 gone. Fouled away. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Gary.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Cesar Hernandez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So
Now
2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. This is line to left. Maben is there, and it's a 3. Here's Cameron Maben now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up.
Urshela.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Kingery's there. Hernandez at second. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by LeMahieu. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Sanchez is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This one's down to third, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Torres at the bag. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box. Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Harper. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the recovery will be in time. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Jared Hughes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jared Hughes.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Rhys Hoskins. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part.
Maben is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.